Weatherman, don't tell me lies. I know it's all a big surprise. It's a hocus pocus magic that you do.
Good afternoon. Welcome to WeTV and our WeTV studio. I'm meteorologist David Nolhoff. We got a little late start today, but we are recording. It is Friday, and we're going to take, first of all, a look at the week back and see what happened over the Texas Hill Country. Well, if you remember far back last weekend, we were dealing with Hurricane Isaac as it had moved inland across Louisiana and then up into the Midwest. Well, in fact, parts of Texas, especially East Texas and southern portions of Texas, did get some rain due to Hurricane Isaac as it did move inland. It wasn't much rain, but it was something. And that was mainly Friday, Saturday time frame when those rain amounts did occur. And actually, a part of the Texas Hill Country did get a little bit of rainfall due to impacts from Isaac, believe it or not. But these rainfall amounts were fairly minimal. They were traced to a ½ inch, and they occurred over places north of Fredericksburg, north of Kerrville, and west of Lampasas. But that was about all the rainfall that we got here in the Texas Hill Country all last week, thanks to the high pressure sitting on top of us as well. Now, other parts of Texas did get rainfall also last week due to an upper level system that did move in behind Isaac but stayed well north of Texas and dropped a front across northern portions, northwestern portions, and far western portions of Texas where they did receive some rainfall. But unfortunately, here in the mid part of Texas and the Hill Country, high pressure dominated our weather. And our hottest day was actually today, Friday, where temperatures got up into the lower 100s, especially across the eastern and southern portions of the Hill Country. So and high temperatures, unfortunately, were in the 90s once again throughout this whole last week, and low temperatures in the 70s. And mind you, obviously it's been dry, and so the drought impacts have become a little bit worse over the last couple of weeks. We'll be taking a look here at the weather forecast in just a moment, so please stay tuned. And by the way, I do want to put a plug in for Donnie Mitchell, who's also going to be coming up as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather forecast for this weekend into next week. Well, the big weather change is a cold front in quotes. And I say in quotes because it's actually not going to cool us down all that much. However, we're talking about high temperatures in the 80s. So let's go ahead and take a look at the details. So today is Friday, and the cold front's going to go through tomorrow morning, Saturday time frame, through the Texas Hill Country. It's going to be a dry front for all practical purposes. If there's any rain associated with the front, it's going to be in the eastern half of Texas, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot, even if it does rain over in the eastern portion of the state. There may be some clouds associated with the front as it does pass, but it's going to come through, and the winds are going to pick up. The sun is going to shine eventually on Saturday, and with the dry pattern already in place and no rainfall with the front, well, that spells fire danger. And so we need to take precautions this weekend, especially Saturday time frame, when those winds are whipping up 20 to 30 miles per hour, especially during the afternoon hours, that any outdoor burning or any type of risky scenarios like that probably should not be occurring on Saturday. So the cold front comes through uneventful other than the wind, other than the potential for fires, so be careful out there. And high temperatures on Saturday, believe it or not, we're talking mid-80s, mid to upper 80s across the Texas Hill Country. So that's going to be very welcome. It's just going to be dry. On Sunday, as the front does settle farther to the south and to the east of the area, we're going to have a cool night on Saturday night and a cool morning, Sunday morning, lows in the 60s. And then high temperatures will rebound on Sunday up into the 90, lower 90 area at best. And so it'll be less windy and the fire danger won't be as bad on Sunday time frame. So the high pressure will settle in for a good portion of the beginning of the week, Monday through Wednesday. And so it will be dry, and temperatures will be slowly rising into the lower 90s throughout the good portion of the early portion of next week. And low temperatures will again be hovering right around that 70-degree mark. So there's really no weather to speak of, no hurricane activity or rainfall to occur through midweek. Now, as we transition into the later part of the week, we're looking for the high pressure to weaken a little bit and an upper level system to come possibly into our area, which could translate to rain Thursday, Friday time frame. It's very questionable because the computer models are indicating different scenarios, and so there's not a lot of confidence into the end of next week on exactly what type of rainfall pattern we could have. I will keep you posted via Twitter and via Facebook if there are any significant updates we need to do. So I'm signing off. I'm meteorologist David Nolhoff, and please stay tuned to Donnie Mitchell.
Look at clouds and watch them swirl, and then you take us for a whirl and try to tell us that you know the truth. I was watching last week's show, your estimate was a little low, and I think you told me I would get some...
Hey everybody out there on YouTube, this is Donnie Mitchell, and I'm coming at y'all today to talk to you about a newfangled idea I've came up with. Now, here recently, Donnie had a lot of his hours cut at work due to insubordination and not using company time correctly. So Donnie had to come up with a new idea and a new business, Donnie's Guided Fishing Tours. I'm going to take y'all on a little trip with us today to show you exactly what goes down when Donnie guides your tour.
Man, did you know we paid $1,000 for this?
Man, that's cheap. He guaranteed we're gonna catch something.
That's true. I bet the fish is better than HEB's fish.
I bet. That guy was a little squirrely though.
He is. He was pretty squirrely. What's his name? Donnie Mitchell?
Something like that.
He used to work at Westwood or something like that?
Yeah, I heard he got fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Man, I'm not getting any fish yet.
Me neither.
Just for that frog.
I'm a secret ingredient. Good old fish. Here we go.
Whoa! Whoa! I got a bite!
Oh, it's a big one! It's a big one! Oh, look at we have twin fish! Wow! Wow, we like this Donnie Mitchell.
And that, folks, is how you catch a fish. See, folks, that's how you do guided fishing. If you're interested, give Donnie a call up here at Westward between the hours of 2 and 3 on Wednesday.